Hey you all, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Elocke. It's your boy Erick. And today we have a brand new girl group that I have not seen yet. We have NewJeans, I believe is the pronunciation. Let me know if I'm wrong. Looks like a brand new girl group, I believe under Hybe. So yeah, I mean, I've been seeing them all over the internet. I figured I'd get into this before I get spoiled by the internet. It's so hard, especially when you're on Instagram and TikTok and stuff, because everything's a spoiler now. You know what I mean? So I try to mute everything I'm looking at so I don't get too big of a spoil. But it looked interesting from like some of the little scenes that I just happened to accidentally see on the internet. So let's jump into it. I see they got some Vivienne Westwood on, it looks like. I'm liking the fashion so far, some of the pieces they got on. So let's get into it. 5-member girl group under Adore and Hybe labels. Okay, so it looks like a joint label group. Members consist of Minji, Hani, or Hani, I think Hani, Danielle, Heron, Hiren or Heron, let me know, and Hyen or Han. Let me know the pronunciation on the names. They are set to officially debut on August 1st, 2022. Okay. So we have Minji, Kim Minji, vocalist and dancer. Hani or Hani, main dancer and vocalist. Danielle, dancer and vocalist. Hiren, vocalist and dancer. Hayan, I believe, vocalist and dancer. So now that we know a little about them, let's get into their newest MV for Attention. It looks like it's doing pretty well. It's been about a week out and it's got about 6 to 7 million views. That's pretty good, man. Really good. Insane, actually. Now that I really think about it. And yeah, I mean these idols are getting younger. There's no secret about that. These idols are getting younger. So yeah, so let's get into Attention. I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch of talent here. All the new girl groups have not disappointed at all, regardless of age, experience. All of the new girl groups this year have been absolutely in it to win it, and I'm here for all of the talent level that we've been seeing. So let's get into it. Before we get into the video, make sure you all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, NewJeans with Attention. This a movie theater or a club? They're not old enough to be in no club. Better answer that phone, girl. Damn, you didn't answer the phone for mom? You bold. I like some of the fashion pieces I'm seeing already. They got they got a budget. It's looking like some statement pieces. Why she grabbed the cake like that? Oh, voice, diction. What is this beat reminding me of? Voice. the vocalization. Oh, who are they giving me right now? Is it FX? Am I getting FX vibes from them? You know what? No, you know what this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is like a combination of FX, but I don't know any Justin Timberlake fans out there or people familiar with Justin Timberlake's music. If you don't know, Justin Timberlake is one of my favorite artists of all time, just from his discography. He has a hell of a discography throughout the years. He has a song that's one of his earlier smashes. That's "Senorita." I don't know if you've ever, if you've heard it before, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it has like this, it's like a tambourine like pitch to it. Senorita, I feel for you, and it has like this. It's slightly different pitched, but it has this cadence in the background that is their like main track beat. I feel like that's what I'm getting from that, and I'm getting FX vibes from them. I think just experimentationally. A lot of times when I see new groups, especially girl groups that are on a different type of wave that isn't too bizarre, I get FX vibes just from them being like them and Shiny being so experimental. You know what I mean? Like SM usually does. I know this is high, but I'm just saying like I get real I don't know, throwback kind of retro but slightly experimental vibes from them. I'm liking this so far. Boy, they stylists got a budget because they wearing all designer. That kid, that drop a question, drop a. I think it's the bangs. That voice is kind of. She in there. Hey. Okay, Chrome Hearts. That cadence. This part is so refreshing. Man, these new girl groups are not playing. It's a vibe. Oh, damn. You better spell that word. Come on now. Hey. Okay. You know it's gonna be a epilogue. So that was NewJeans with Attention. I guess I'm looking here and it says something called Hype Boy, and it's got different versions of the different members. I didn't even know that they had that. Is that like another title track that they have? I'm interested in them, so I'll probably get into it a little later. That was very experimental sounding, but not too crazy. You know what I mean? It was very catchy in a more like ear wormy kind of way. That note, that cadence was very addicting and just refreshing overall. The song itself, I feel like it was kind of like Le Seraphim, but because all of the members are so young in here, the song was kind of mature. I feel like for them, it wasn't it wasn't mature like risque or anything like that. It was just like the vibe of the song, like the actual vibe of the music just seemed a little like sassier and more I don't know, more just seemed to be older than the members. You know what I mean? It wasn't the typical cutesy stuff that we see out of the gate with debut groups, and I feel like a lot of girl groups have been foregoing that cutesy aspect out of the gate and debut, and they've been debuting with like, you know, a little, not like necessarily hard hitting stuff, but somewhere in the middle. And I feel like that's what this was. I definitely got FX vibes from them. Just, I feel like that slight experimentation concept. Again, Justin Timberlake's Senorita, from the cadence of the song, like throughout the verses. But again, I love the styling of them. This is probably some of my favorite styling all year, honestly. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Some of the pieces that they had on were very, very statement. You know what I'm saying? They had the Martine Rose, they had Louis Vuitton pieces on, they had Vivienne Westwood pieces in the pictures of the I think like the album jackets they call it, or like the preview pictures. They look confident. They look like they were having fun. Again, I mean, it's obviously it's easy to say that all the time with these videos, but you can really kind of see it. You know, they look like they have presence. I have to see a live stage, but they look like they have presence. I mean, like I said before, every time I've reacted to a 4th gen debut girl group this year, you have no choice but to debut stars out of the gate, or you're not gonna last long. It's just the truth. Like, there's no more breathing room these days in K-pop for 3 to 4, you know, to go through your rookie years and then get 2 to 3 comebacks, and then okay, now we found out who we are, now we're gonna start killing it. It's possible, but it's very unlikely because there's so many new talented soloists and groups coming. I mean, at this point, by the month, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we've had a new debut group, especially a new debut girl group, like almost every month this year. Like, if you really think about it, like we're halfway through the year, we're 6 months in. I feel like we've had like at least like 5 debut girl groups, because there's some I haven't even seen yet. There's like 2 that I haven't even reacted to yet. And I mean, these ain't no like debut groups that aren't getting any love. Like, these are groups that are getting millions of views, and fandom name is out, and you know, fan chants, you know what I'm saying? Because so it's just then you've got the top 5 to 10 girl groups already established in 4th gen that are just, you know, going on tour and selling out this and selling out that. So it's like, you know, speaking of which, G-Idol is going on tour. I will be going to see that next week. Just throwing it out there. But it's incredible how much talent is coming. I've said this before with girl groups in 4th gen. That is the most talented I don't know what I want to say, sector of K-pop right now. The 4th gen girls is the most talented sector of K-pop right now as a whole. I'm not taking anything away from, you know, the top groups in 3rd gen and obviously just the earlier groups in the earlier gens, but I just feel like it's a big, or I should say it's the most competitive sector of K-pop right now. Happy for them for debuting, and I wish them the best. I will be following them. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like sometimes, and it's not like just pertaining to them, it's just in general, I've said this before, sometimes it just gets a little difficult to fully immerse yourself in a group when the age gap is so much, you know what I mean? But I digress. This is about the young ladies and their music, and that was great. They looked very good styling wise. And they looked confident. I'm interested to see what all of these other thumbnails I'm looking at, what all of this is, and I'll be trying to check them out. Especially now that I've seen them, I can look at more videos on Instagram, the reels, the you know, I'm sure they'll have challenges and stuff like that. So I'm interested to get more into them. Shout out to them. So before y'all go, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, till next time.